A very good day to sir, my fellow friends, and everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself and my team members first. I'm Hanis and I will be the first speaker. And there will be Ain as the second speaker, Hanisa as the third speaker, Ayuni as the fourth speaker, and Prashni as the fifth speaker. Now let's begin with our presentation. Eco wheels rolling into a greener future is our topic of the day. In today's presentation, we will talk about a topic that affects us all, which is transportation and how we can reshape it to be more environmentally friendly. Well, in a moment, we will break down the complicated world of transportation and show you guys how it harms the environment. However, in the spirit of progress, we will not just focus on the problems. We are here to give some strong solutions that not only fixes the problems that we're facing, but also moves us toward a greener and more sustainable future. Transportation is the lifeblood of our communities because we live in a world that is always moving. Just think of a world in which our everyday journeys not only get us from point A to point B, but also help us to improve the health of our planet. However, the usual ways of getting around have permanently changed our environment by polluting it, causing climate change, and using up all of our resources. The issue is clear here. Our transport options need a long term upgrade. So let us introduce you to green transportation, which is the big change that needs to happen now. This term refers to a wide range of new eco-friendly transportation options that aim to completely change the way we get around. These ideas, like electric cars, bikes, and environmentally friendly public transportation, not only lower our carbon footprint, but also help us make the world to be more cleaner and healthier. Using green transportation is important for more reasons than just your own comfort. It's also important for protecting the future of our world. There is no doubt that the regular transportation is bad for the environment. Green transportation is a lifeline because it gives us a chance to lessen these bad effects and make the world more adaptable and sustainable for future generations. The effects of our existing transportation practices are not limited to the immediate area. They also impact like biodiversity, climate patterns, and even our own health. From smoke-choked cities and to increasing sea levels, the need to address these concerns is critical. But don't worry, because every challenge represents an opportunity for positive change. Just imagine a world where the air is cleaner, the streets are just quieter, and the earth is just full of life. That's what we're aiming for. So let us welcome you to the world of green transportation, which is gonna be a big game changer in our quest for an eco-friendly future. Keep in mind that each of us has the power to make a change as we learn more about green transportation and sustainability. This is not just a presentation, it's also a call to action. So, buckle up because we are about to start on the journey to a future that is greener, cleaner, and more sustainable. Now, let's turn our attention to our second speaker, Ain.
Now, let's talk about what air pollution is. We would say that the air we breathe is polluted when there are potentially harmful compounds present in the air that we breathe. In addition to being manufactured artificially, these substances are also known as pollutants, and they are damaging to both individuals and the environment. Pollutants can be found in both natural and artificial forms. So, what causes air pollution? There's a lot, but I am going to talk about one cause only. One, or should I say, the main cause. So, what is the main cause? It's vehicles. Yes, the one that we use on daily basis. When we drive our cars, trucks or buses, or when we ride our motorcycles, we release a very harmful pollutants into the air. And what's the effects of this? It affects both of our health and also the planet's delicate balance. There are significant consequences associated with emissions from vehicles, such as what? Sorry, please allow me to warn you that the pollutants from vehicles have a very negative impact on our health, like heart attacks, heart failure, cardiovascular issues, asthma, and a great deal of other conditions can be brought on by it. It can also cause problems with the lungs. So if you give me 1 hour to talk about the problem that caused by vehicle emissions, it will not be enough time for me to talk about all of them. And that just shows how bad vehicle or car emissions are, like how they can affect our health. So what's the effect on the earth? It makes climate change worse. You need to remember that our world right now is not in a good condition. Imagine a worse climate change. Scary, isn't it? So it is important to be aware of these effects and work towards better, greener ways to get around. Next, electric vehicles. What's the problem with electric vehicles? They're like the superheroes of the future, making our world greener and cooler. Absolutely. But hold on, there's a catch. The price tag. Electric vehicles or EVs are the dream, no doubt. But the reality check hits hard when you see the cost. Okay, picture this. Sleek electric cars, futuristic technology, straight out of a science fiction movie. Who wouldn't want that? The fact is mind-blowing, promising a life of convenience and environmentally friendly. But here's the thing. Most of us are stuck at the window shopping stage because, let's face it, the price of admission to the EV club is a bit steep. Sure, the benefits are incredible, but breaking the bank for a set of wheels is a tough sell. The truth is that not everyone can easily switch to electric cars. There are many good things about electric cars, but let's face it, they can be pricey for many. So being able to afford it is a big problem that needs to be fixed. It is important to make these cars easier for more people to get so that everyone can use environmentally friendly transportation. It is not just about the benefits of electric cars. It is about making sure everyone has the same chances at a good future. So let's work together to make sustainable transportation a reality for everyone. The dream of EVs may seem a little far away right now, but let's keep our eyes on the bigger picture. A world where our cars are green, mean, and lean. So that's a future that makes me happy. So that's all from me. I'll be passing the presentation to Hanisa.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. So the last problem is the lack of awareness. The first reason for the lack of awareness on green transportation is through education and outreach in raising awareness about the benefits of green transportation, because unfortunately there is often limited emphasis on educating the public about the environmental impact of conventional modes of transportation and the advantages offered by greener alternatives. Because without proper education and outreach campaigns, our mindset remains unchanged, so it prevents people from fully understanding the dire need for sustainable transportation options. Other than that, the resistance to change. Because humans tend to be resistant to change, especially when it comes to long established habits like commuting. So, breaking away from personal vehicles and also embracing greener options really requires adaptation, investments, and also mindset shifts. So, this inertia and resistance to change really act as barriers. So, it prevents people from exploring and also adopting sustainable transportation methods. Another significant reason for the lack of awareness on green transportation is the influence of consumer culture. Because in many societies, there is a prevailing culture that values material possessions, including like cars, as a symbol of status and success. So, this consumer driven mindset often neglects the importance of sustainability and prioritizes immediate gratification over long term environmental concerns. Moreover, the lack of availability and accessibility of green transportation options hinders widespread adoption, because in many areas the infrastructure and also resources needed to support green alternatives such as reliable public transportation networks, cycling lanes, and charging stations for electric vehicles are insufficient. So without suitable infrastructure, people may find it difficult to transition to sustainable transportation methods, leading to a continued reliance on conventional modes of transportation. Furthermore, economic factors play a role in perpetuating the lack of awareness on green transportation. Traditional forms of transportation, such as personal vehicles or fossil fuel dependent modes, often seems more affordable in the short term compared to investing in green alternatives. Higher upfront costs, limited financial incentives, and also concerns about the availability of affordable green vehicles can dissuade individuals from considering sustainable transportation options. So now I'm going to pass it to Ayuni.
Thanks, Hanisa. Every problem surely has its solution. So for the first problem regarding with air pollution, we suggest people to increasing the usage of electric vehicle and public transportation. For your information, electric vehicle is powered by battery, which it doesn't produce any polluting gas like carbon monoxide, and it also doesn't leave heavy metal particle like plumbum into the air. The effects of exposure to these pollutions must be taken seriously. Do you know that carbon monoxide poisoning can be fatal, while inhaling air containing heavy metal like plumbum can affect the respiratory system? Moving on to how using public transportation can reduce air pollution. You see, by using train and buses, for example, it can reduce private vehicle on the road. This action lead to less release of vehicle smoke emission since vehicles on the road reduced. I would like to give additional information on how petrol-powered vehicle affects the reduction of petroleum source. So, petrol-powered vehicles contribute to the reduction of petroleum reserves because they rely on refined petroleum as their primary fuel source. As these vehicles consume petrol, they deplete finite petroleum resources, leading to a reduction in available reserves over time. This depletion is a concern for future generations and environmental sustainability, prompting the shift towards alternative fuel sources and more efficient transportation technologies. And that's why the idea of switching from petrol-powered vehicle to electric vehicle is a great idea to live a greener future. I'll be passing this presentation to the next speaker, Vashni.
Green transportation isn't just a concept, it is a commitment to a sustainable and thriving future. So why is raising awareness about green transportation is crucial? Because our daily commute, the vehicles that we choose, and the transportation system that we endorse have a direct and profound impact on our planet Earth. Alright, so climate change is not a distant threat. It is happening right now, and our dependence of fossil fuel transportation is a significant contributor. As we stand to witness extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and the decline of biodiversity, it is our responsibility to acknowledge that change is imperative. Awareness is the first step towards change, and that is why we are here today. We must be the catalyst for a shift in mindset, for a revolution in how we perceive and prioritize our modes of transportation. Let us spread the words like seeds in the wind. Each conversations and each social media post and each community gathering becomes a beacon of awareness. Green transportation isn't just a lifestyle choice. It is a conscious decision that to reduce our carbon footprint, to preserve natural resources, and to safeguard the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Share the stories of who that embraced sustainable public transportation, of individuals who have opted for electric vehicles, and businesses that has prioritized eco-friendly logistics. Let these stories inspire the change. In raising awareness, we empower ourselves and others to advocate for change. Let us be the voices that speak for the trees, the oceans, and the countless species that live the same planet as us. Our journey towards green transportation isn't just a path, it's a commitment and a legacy of sustainability, resilience, and compassion. Okay, thank you for your attention. Together, let us embark on our journey towards a future where our transportation choices reflect respect towards our Mother Earth and our commitment to living a vibrant and healthier world for the generations that have to come. Thank you.